Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for this week, so the 26th to the 3rd of March. Let's dive into it. Yes, I do have a new mic. It's not new, it's actually incredibly old. I used this in my old podcasting days. For those of you who are interested, because I know there'll be some comments about it. This one really does help with the sound a bit better because it's such a windy day. Outside, it's so windy inside and the noise is absolutely so loud. But with this mic, apparently you can't hear it that much, so that's good news for me. So anyway, let's dive into your reading, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you. You immediately have higher power coming in. This is your third eye opening, being able to see the signs and synchronicities of the universe and maybe even the answers that you are looking for as well. You're connecting to a higher power this week, Virgo. Let's dive in a bit more. We have something around community being very important for you guys this week. All right, these are not always people who are here forever, but these are here for a reason. People who are here to teach you, to guide you. Okay, as you can see in this card, that older, I was gonna call it an elephant, like that's how you know I'm done. Like I need to go to bed. That giraffe here is in a place that says hotel on the top, so again, temporary staying. But this giraffe, the older giraffe, seems like it's giving this younger giraffe some encouragement, some care, some nurturing. So you will be meeting people who are like-minded, which I love. People who, I see you as a small giraffe, which basically is telling me, Virgo, that you guys feel a little bit like new to something. You might be feeling a little bit inexperienced in something, or maybe you just feel like you haven't been able to connect or with the people who you really need to hear from the most. I'm almost seeing here that you're just meeting up with some people or gaining experience from others who are living a life that you will live moving forward. So there could be actually some like mentors coming in, or just really random connections with someone who ends up saying something that you really needed to hear. Like, this is fate. These are fated situations. We have a lot of birds here, so I always see that as like a lot of communication, a lot of information is coming your way based on your community. Okay, let's carry on, my lovelies. For Virgos, you have soulmates coming through. Soulmates doesn't just have to be to do with love, it can be to do with your community. Again, soul tribe coming through for you guys. If you are in a relationship, there's something very important coming up this week between the two of you, but we will clarify that because I don't want to jump the gun and say something here. Let's see. For Virgos, please, Spirit. Oh, you have a lot. You have financial constraints. So for some of you, maybe money is looking a little bit different at this time, or maybe it's just not looking like there's enough for you, whatever that means to you. All right, you could be feeling a little bit like maybe you're going over budget, or maybe there is something that comes your way that you was not expecting, or maybe just money is just not looking so good this week. You have Daughter Spirit coming in, very similar to the higher power. Now this dove bird does kind of suggest here that maybe there is someone in spirit who's helping you here, but it also kind of represents the fact that you are entering a space of peace. It feels like you're connecting much more to your soul. All right, you're getting to know yourself a bit more, and there is some appreciation coming through. Even if some of you guys, do speak to spirit, again, I'm seeing really heavily, Virgo, you're being taught, you're being educated. I don't know if you're only really stepping into your soul now. Like, I see you guys as old souls. All right, I'm not saying that you are inexperienced in that, but it's almost like there's something that you're learning about the spiritual world or about yourself that's making you feel like a newbie again, because you are being represented as that baby giraffe. So I have to say, there's something about you that's reminding me of like a page of pentacles, if anything, which is the best page in my opinion, just because it's very practical and grounded, and it's destined for great things. So you guys, yeah, I feel like fate and the universe is really on your side this week, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. You are going to get appreciation. You're going to feel more appreciation for the things around you. Like, I'm sensing a really spiritual experience this week for you guys. Let's see your energy. Knight of Cups, feeling very vulnerable, feeling very emotional, wearing your heart on your sleeve. For Virgos this week, please, Spirit. All right. Nine of Swords, feeling worried, feeling like things are quite intense for you, having a lot of fears, overthinking something. You do a Judgment reverse. It's very interesting. Usually it's about learning a lesson about something, and the truth being out there. Everything is out in the open. Sorry for hitting the microphone. And you're ready to go to the next level. Now, because that's reversed, seems like a little bit of a lack of harmony or a lack of truth in a situation. Now, this could be coming from yourself, simply just because you're the Nine of Swords here. This could just be representing the fact that Spirit's really asking I'm getting a sense here that there's something that you might have to do that's really scary for you. Why is this King of Cups always coming up here? Something that's quite scary for you, but it's asking for your vulnerability. And with the Judgment card, like, I think that is part of your lesson here, is something about doing something that you're uncomfortable with to get to something else. Like the Knight of Cups usually is my card for it. Sometimes you gotta go through that worry, that doubt. Okay, let me give you an example. This might help you out a little bit and help me out too. I always go to like public speaking as an example, or like anything that's outside your comfort zone. It requires you to delve into those feelings and emotions that are really intense and really like, you just don't want to go through those. You just want to be a good public speaker straight away, or you just want to be comfortable with that thing that you're uncomfortable with. You know, you just want to be there, but it doesn't happen like that. You kind of have to go through those really weird feelings and emotions to get to that point where you are stable in what it is that you're doing. So it's almost like there is a fear or overthinking about your ability to do something outside your comfort zone. So you could be getting in your own way a little bit here, but you know, we all do that. Judgment here is really saying like there is a calling coming through to go through with something. But I'm going to clarify this with a different deck. You do the King of Cups here and a Seven of Cups. Now, this has been coming through for the other earth signs, so it does feel like a key theme. The way that I will resonate it with to do with you, it could mean that your feelings are really getting the best of you at the moment. The Seven of Cups is confusion and illusion, having a lot of options or thinking about a lot of different things that could potentially happen and feeling really overwhelmed because of it. Okay, naturally you're going to do that because your brain is processing that this might happen and this might happen too. Like, it's natural to feel overwhelmed. Okay, but we have to kind of adjust that and kind of go through those feelings and emotions and give grace to yourself. Now, for others of you, this could potentially be someone around you or someone that you've dealt with in the past who could be coming through as an apologizing. King of Cups reverse, Seven of Cups, that's a manipulative energy, someone who's very confused about how they feel. Yeah, it feels like someone's trying to come through to you. If this gives you bad vibes, then don't go for it, because Judgment again can sometimes be in a reverse, like a lack of reconciliation. So that's a message there for somebody who again emotionally manipulated you though, because Seven of Cups again is like someone who used their emotions as their to their advantage, or the instability of their emotions to their advantage here. I'm going to clarify this. Why not? Can we clarify what the Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords is about? Two of Swords is making a decision. All right, that Nine of Swords is again, your worries, your fears is about making some sort of decision. It's almost as if you know that when you make a decision, you have to go all in to something. Two of Swords is my very serious decision. It's a very difficult decision to make, almost as if changing completely different jobs, for example. It's a big decision. Or moving home is a big decision. Or cutting someone off is a big decision. Because once you do that, things are different. And that's the energy that's coming through. Once you do something, you are clearly wanting to put your whole heart into it, but there is something that's keeping you up at night, keeping you worried about it, stopping you from making that decision, causing you to procrastinate, okay? Why is Judgment in reverse? Seven of Cups and the Hierophant. Seven of Cups again. So it's confusion and a lack of faith. I'm hearing confusion and a lack of faith, because Hierophant is really about like committing to your beliefs. It's the Hierophant, you know, he's preaching his values, his religion, and regardless of whether you're religious or not, it's really about your beliefs. All right. So in this case, I kind of feel like it's a bit of like, yeah, maybe going against your own belief system, which happens sometimes. Like, practice what you preach. I'm hearing like a lack of faith. One more, please, for Judgment being reversed. The King of Swords. It's about being disciplined, being very clear about something, especially with that Seven of Cups here. I think some of you might need logic to help you out to make a decision here. Just be careful of too much logic, because then you got the Nine of Swords when that happens. This is quite tough. I don't know what you're going through, but I am just sensing overwhelm in lots of different ways, like mentally overwhelmed if you're thinking logically about it, and then emotionally overwhelmed if you're thinking about it emotionally. I don't know what kind of decision you have to make, but there is a lot of fogginess going on. I would really recommend meditation if you need to really connect with yourself, like serious. Like just to be in that energy. Don't think about it, just meditate. Just meditate on it for a few days and see what happens after some time, because like I think it's really about getting in this King of Swords energy. Being very direct. What's the lesson with the Judgment, please, in reverse? It's chasing your dreams, Virgo. Some of you are stopping yourself from chasing your dreams and going after something because of the fears. Interesting. I mean, financial constraints could be a reason. Maybe you're worried about your finances, or worried about, you know, your work situation and what will come of it. But your lesson is to go for it, to trust your intuition as well for a lot of you, because again, you are connected to a higher power. All right, Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. Let's clarify that energy for you. All right, so for some of you, this could be yourself. So again, Knight of Pentacles is about slowly but surely moving forward. Eight of Cups is actually trying to find the last two to get the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, you're just trying to figure out what's missing so you can be happy. Some of you might need to walk away from your emotions to actually be happy, which is very interesting. Meaning that this emotional confusion, or all these feelings that you're going through, if you're focusing too much on them, then I think you're just going to be overwhelmed and less happy. Like, I don't know what this is exactly. One more. Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. Again, I really feel like they're asking you to be very logical this week. It might be more helpful for you. Like I said before, like kind of walking away from something will kind of fill in its space with something better, is what I'm hearing. Whether that is literally just on a small scale or a larger scale. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, I mean, this could very much be, again, setting a boundary, being very, not cold, but being very logical, being very straightforward, very direct on what it is you want and going after it. Just be careful of confrontational energy, okay, or outbursts. And for some of you, again, if it is someone, I do see that you're focusing more on yourself moving forward, all right? That was crazy. All right, let's dive into these cards. Let's type in. Let's pull a card out for higher power. Ooh, interesting. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups, which is great with this energy, because for some of you, you can already sense something happening before it does. This is like an emotional message, an emotional good fortune is going to come your way. The Wheel of Fortune for me means that this is fated for you. The wheel is finally turning in your favor. Page of Cups is like an emotional message from the divine, from the universe. And it's going to make you cry happy tears. That's the vibes I get with that energy. All right, community. You have the Emperor, the Eight of, and that's very interesting. The Eight of Pentacles and the Wild card. So in terms of your career, some of you could actually be getting some sort of bonus, some sort of raise, some sort of recognition for your work and talents. Others of you, if you are self-employed, the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles, if you've been working on yourself, building yourself up here, the Wild card represents like a new cycle happening. I do feel like maybe some of you might be the ones that are teaching others. For others of you, I feel like that there is this element of being able to start fresh or to be the newbie, but you are leading your own path. That's why these people are not like these. There's this detachment between you and community, but it's only because I think you're building up your own sense of self. You are starting this chapter fresh for yourself, but the universe is going to be sending people your way who have really, really good advice that's going to help you with this thing that you're working on and working towards. Money will be increasing for you guys, by the way, moving forward, which is great because that will sort out that financial constraint, which we will clarify in a second. The Soulmates card, please. Hierophant, the Magician. That's nice. So two messages here. If you are in a relationship, then there definitely is something that is kind of coming closer together. The Hierophant represents marriage, so this is a long-standing, long-term relationship. The Magician, maybe this is someone that you manifested. All right, Ten of Pentacles, again, long-term, long-standing. This is about a legacy. Two of Pentacles, this is you two both balancing, compromising, and building things up together, okay? There's a softness coming in, but there's a lot more practical plans coming in for the both of you. Maybe this is like, building up on your finances together or working on something together, whatever this is. Magician and the Hierophant is very good energy. Now, for those of you who are single, then again, same thing applies really with soulmates. Like, I do really feel like you are really manifesting in a really strong long-term commitment. All right. You're balancing, you're working towards that legacy. Okay. Now, financial constraints. Four of Cups, I think it came reversed, so let's clarify. Six of Cups reversed, Five of Swords, Three of Wands. So Four of Cups reversed is not a bad card. This feels like you're more open to opportunities that come your way when it comes down to your finances, okay? Which is not bad. Maybe you were rejecting things in the past. Maybe you got a little bit lost in fairyland, lost in your mind and your imagination. Six of Cups in reverse as well is interesting because it's a card of nostalgia usually. Of course, it means not to go back to the past. There could be a time that you're reflecting on in the past to do with this financial constraints here. Five of Swords, had to walk away from some things that clearly were bad for you when it comes down to your money. Now, the Three of Wands is you waiting for an opportunity to open the doors for new financial possibilities here. But there might be some things or some streams that you've had to let go of to be able to look into the future. Maybe even as something that maybe in the past you guys were, very closed off to things. I think that's something that you're letting go of so that you can be a bit more open to new streams of income. But Four of Pentacles here as well. Like, there is no possible growth if we're holding on to things that are holding you back. All right. So just pay attention to that. Past ways of doing things, like, that doesn't matter anymore. If you implement it now and it works, then great. But the Four of Pentacles can sometimes mean like holding on so much to what you have is not allowing you space to grow more. There's an element of trust that's needed here with, yourself and the universe to bring things into alignment for you. Could be about being a little bit less stubborn with the way of making money for some, like a very sensitive topic for some. It's just what's coming through with the Four of Pentacles. She kind of has to let go of what she's holding on very tightly to so that she can have an abundance. By the way, the Four of Pentacles can sometimes come through with a scarcity mindset. She's so scared of letting go of it. She doesn't want to take her eye off of it because she is fearful of losing it. So she is in belief that she will lose what she has because she probably has before. Six of Cups, Four of Cups, you probably have been through a financial loss. So you might be a little bit scared about where you're putting your money and your finances, which is normal. But it's something that you're letting go of so that in the future, like, you're looking for other options when it comes down to your finances. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is interesting for a financial card, to be honest. This is probably an area that clearly your emotions are in. I feel like this is clearly for some of you who have been through very quite, difficult situations in their finances throughout their life. So this might be a place where your feelings are involved in. Queen of Cups with the Three of Pentacles, though, like, I do believe that you are going to be collaborating or building on a plan to make more income. Okay, so this is good. But you might have to take a step back to take a leap forward. For example, Four of Pentacles is a stuck energy. It's almost like you have to kind of get unstuck again by letting go of something, maybe spending out on something so that you can invest in something here that actually will help you moving forward. So that's what I get there. Let's look at your daughter's spirit. Five of Cups. Some of you have been feeling quite disappointed when it comes down to maybe your spiritual, your soul, your spiritual development, maybe your connection to the divine. You have the Eight of Cups, the Star card, and the Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups is walking away from things that don't emotionally fulfill you. With this energy, there is possibly something that's caused you some upset. when it comes down to your door to spirit, your door to spiritual development or to understanding yourself, there's been some disappointment, but you're walking away from that. And what's interesting, wait, hold on, let me look at these cards very quickly. I'm going to show you whilst I'm looking at it so you don't get bored. But it's like the Eight of Cups needs the last two. The Five of Cups only has two left. So for some of you, like for some reason I felt like this was connected somehow. Like I'm just getting this energy that both of these people are upset, but both of these have what each other needs. I don't know if that's a collaboration that comes at, a difficult point, or whether it's highlighting two different points in your life. I didn't know. That was quite interesting. I don't know what I'm seeing. I hope what I said was enough to click it for you, but if not, then maybe it's just like a bypassing message. But you're the Star and the Six of Pentacles, which is very good for charity. If you want to develop your spiritual, I think you'll be giving to others, giving to the world around you. Some of you definitely could change. I don't know if you can hear the wind right now, but it's going crazy outside. You could be changing I don't know, I'm seeing your diet, your routines. You could be putting more energy towards helping others. You could do that as part of your job. Maybe that's where the disappointment comes from. I don't know, it's through some disappointment, maybe through a couple of disappointments, 2 disappointing jobs. I don't know, through some disappointment, you end up kind of finding the thing that really helps you, bring you balance. Or maybe it's just through disappointments in your life that bring you in to this very beautiful balanced energy by giving to others, by giving back to the universe here. That's why we find happiness, I'm hearing. That's why you find happiness. It's not through what you're receiving, it's through what you're giving. It's through what you have to give. And Virgo, you guys are your traditional stereotypical love language is acts of service here. So it's you will feel happy through your purpose in the world, which is being of service to people. You enjoy giving to others, whether that's the universe and doing environmental things, whether it is doing things that help others. You thrive from that, even if it gets upsetting at times, or if it's something that sometimes brings some disappointments or emotional difficulty. As long as you're doing something that is giving to others, it gives to you too. There is a balance there. Make sure you take some time out for yourself, though, is also what I'm hearing as well. Right, appreciation coming through for Virgos. You have the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Ouchie. All right, I'm hearing this is through being feeling like you're not being seen or appreciated. You've been through a lot of burdens when it comes down to that. The Hermit energy, that's you, Virgo. There's some heartache, there's some pain, there's some exhaustion on your side where maybe you feel a little bit like you don't really have a connection with somebody or a conversation with somebody where you feel appreciated. So whether it's in relationships, okay, that maybe there is going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. Whether this is in your own life, 2 of Swords. Something here is talking about a need to make some sort of decision. 3 of Cups, maybe it's about certain friendships here. Why is there heartache though with this? 7 of Swords. A lot of you feel like people have just used you, or people want what you have to give, and that's that. 7 of Swords in the Moon, that is lies and deceit, hidden things, hidden intentions here. Some of you, I think you feel alone. And although you like that and that's your energy, 3 of Swords and a 10 of Wands is almost but you don't feel appreciated. You're not around people who appreciate you. A part of you a part of you, Virgo, wants to be seen. 2 of Swords though, you might be closed off from people, or have a bit of a boundary with people to kind of block that energy from coming in. 2 of Cups, love and relationships, connections, heart to hearts. 3 of Cups as well, friendships, celebrations with others. This is what I'm seeing is you're in a center, dead center of this, where people are really connect. This is kind of looking like going to a social event. This is what Virgo looks like in the middle of it. But I think it's spiritually, I don't know. I think you've been through a lot of difficulty when it comes down to relationships because you've not felt appreciated, but now you're blocking yourself because now you don't want to go through that again, so you're blocking yourself from even meeting anyone. So that energy might need to change a little bit here. What's the advice for Virgo with that? 8 of Wands, communication, moving forward, opportunities coming your way, healing, opportunities coming your way to deal with that. You will receive a lot of opportunities, by the way, that will help you feel appreciated, because again, a lot of you feel not appreciated, not seen, not good enough. Might be thinking, what is wrong with me? 6 of Wands though, you're gonna have a lot of victory. You're gonna be seen a lot with this card. Definitely seen. So don't panic, rest your little heart, my angels. Focus on healing that energy that is making you feel unwanted, unloved, okay? Regardless what the external is saying, that's not what you're worth, what the external is showing you, okay? What you are worth is what you believe you are worth. And if these things are getting to your heart space and making you feel broken because of it, then make sure we're fixing that and making sure that we're fixing that mindset, because the 8 of Wands comes when you're healing. These opportunities and these messages of appreciation and these again, opportunities in whatever way, work-wise, just in general in life, you are going to be seen, you are going to be valued, people are going to see you, Virgo. So, and an email just to confirm that. So don't worry too much about the past and what people have done. You've gained wisdom because of that. You've gained acknowledgement of what a person like that looks like. Now you're more careful and cautious when you do find a lot more attention, a lot more appreciation, a lot more relationships with people. You're able to put the stop sign up when someone's coming in acting a little bit too suspicious. Just don't close yourself off to it. I think at the moment though, just heal and rest. Okay. Bye, angels. But that's what I have for you this week. I hope this has been helpful to you. Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. It will mean the world to me. Let me know how the mic is as well. I send you my kisses, send you my love, and I will see you guys next time. All right.